I got good news this morning and bad news, and actually it's the same thing. It is that God is not, our God is not a smorgasbord. And welcome this morning to the simple thought from the Word of God. Our God is not a smorgasbord. It's not that you can take what you please and leave the broccoli for someone else, or the cauliflower, you know. It is not like, God is not like that. He doesn't function, work. No, those are the wrong words. He's not like that, and that's bad news, because we are such picky eaters these days. We're such we are so high and up, and we know what is best for us, and we're not gonna take what we don't like. That's the bad news. But it's not really bad news. It's good news, because God needs to be the way He is. He has to be the way He is, everything that He is, because only then is He God. So that's the good news. Our God is not the God that you want Him to be, or I want Him to be, but He is who He is, and that's just that. God is not a smorgasbord. You cannot just pick and choose. That's not how it works. Now, obviously, you cannot take it all at once. That's not possible. That was never the thought. That's absolutely impossible. But we take all that He shows us. We take, how could we say it? We take the scary with the joyful. Okay, that's a good way to say it. Like, for example, for some, the love of God is actually scary. They don't know how to receive love, how to give it. They are not used to talking about it. When people talk about love, they are like, what? You know, so weird. Why do you talk about it? They don't know how to experience love so well, and to them it seems scary. Maybe for such a person, God's gentleness or seriousness could be a joyful news. But my advice, and the Bible's clear advice, is take the joyful with the scary. Take all of it that God shows you. For someone, let's say, who lives in habitual sin, God's holiness seems scary. Maybe that's the way. The truth of God seems so big and so scary, and then the mercy of God seems like a relief for such a person. But the advice of the Word is very clear. Take the joyful with the scary. Take the hopeful with the scary along together, because God, the whole God, the real God, all who He is, not just the piece you like, He can give you victory over your sin. This is the only way it actually works. Sorry for that word again. This is the only way it's real. This is the only way it actually is what it should be. Our God is not a smorgasbord. He is just who He is. This is how He introduced Himself, after all. You wonder where I got this. It's Exodus 3:14. God said that to Moses, I am that I am. And that's just that. I'm not half of what I am. I'm not a third of what I am. I'm not what you like out of what I am. I am that I am. And that's how He introduced Himself, right? So let's not pretend that we are bigger than He. Let's not pretend that we know what is best for us, but let's just humbly take all that He reveals of Himself, and let's take the joyful with the scary. Let's take the hopeful with what seems to be too big for me, okay? Too big a bite for me. Let's just take it all, because our God is not a smorgasbord. He is God. God bless you this day with these thoughts. Hope to see you soon again.